together, crossing miles, like a river flowing with endless smiles. In your arms I find a place so true, warm and safe. I'm lost in you. Love in your eyes, it shines so bright, guides me through the darkest night. Your heart is kind and always near, washing away every tear. River of love will float away, tides of time can't make us stray. In your embrace, I'm home at last, future bright, ignore the past. We drift like leaves on a golden stream, chasing dreams in endless gleam, safe and sound where love prevails. In your warmth my heart sails, with every wave that softly sings. Our journey bound by gentle strings, hand in hand through life's delight.
There's a saying
Together we'll face
that just because you spent a long time making
every
mistakes
fight.
doesn't mean you need to
River of love will flow
There's an
away,
incredible advantage in life for those who can separate past and future.
tides
You
of
can
time
recognize
can't
sunk
make
costs
us
and
stray.
walk away from the past, move on to new things.
In your
But here's the
embrace,
challenge, right? Like so many things, our instinct is to preserve. It's, yeah, but I've invested so many years. I've spent X amount of dollars, and maybe I don't like where I'm at, but look how long it's taken me to get here. Well, here's the reality, that time is gone. That money is not coming back no matter what you do or what direction you take from here on out. There's no reason to think you have to maintain the same trajectory or hold on to a specific identity or pattern of behavior. Yesterday isn't the focal point here. The goal is simpler. What matters now, and how will you get there now?
can't hold on tight.
You've grown, you've evolved, you've changed, and your targets have shifted. So why shouldn't you?
understand the way you move.
The idea of sunk costs is so important because it's essentially realizing that you're not indebted to the resources you've spent or exhausted. There's no need to be a slave to previous decisions that you've made. No, just chalk it up as an integral step in your learning process, aspects of growth, and move forward to what matters, to what you care about. And if that seems obvious, I challenge you to think about the decisions you've made over the last year, and I guarantee you've let factors affect your decision making that are irrelevant to your goals. Because we feel this camaraderie with yesterday, like there's a debt to be paid, but man, life is too short to run in place. If it's not pushing you forward, drop it. If it's not what you need, forget it. In other words, don't be one of those people that wakes up and makes the same mistake every single day because you spent a long time making it. See, reality only exists in your head, and that's why it's beautiful. You can unlock the cell door and walk out. Don't lose sight of the greatest gift you have. The new beginning that lives in every second, where you can take a turn you've never taken before, remove the mask and play a role you've never played. Let that sense of excitement pull you to new things. Let go of what you can't change and pursue what you can. surroundings didn't magically arrive. You chose them, and you can just as easily take that wheel and leave. Simple formula. What is best for you, and how do you get there? Not where you feel obligated to be, or expected to be, or pressured to be. Where do you need to be? Everything else is noise. Everything else is a rope keeping your ship on shore, and you are not confined to that harbor or yesterday's destination. You're built to chase the horizon, follow your curiosity into the sunset. You don't make decisions based on yesterday's story. You sculpt it with tomorrow's possibility.
Okay, maybe next Christmas. Next Christmas comes, nothing changes. He says those are the people that died of a broken heart. There was too big of a gap between reality, the components needed to progress the way they wanted to progress. on the ground, that you will be realistic, you will be pragmatic. When things fail, you won't sugarcoat it. You'll dive in. You'll look at why it failed, so that you can pick up those pieces and build something stronger, and continue to build and continue to build, stack, and stand on what you've made. Those are the people that change the world. Those are the people that get things done. Step forward.
You're the better ones, you kingdom come.
I was watching a masterclass by author Margaret Atwood. It was on storytelling, and I knew going into it would be interesting. I'm not a particular fan of it, at least from my context. But look, we're talking about someone who's truly made a mark. Right? There's a lot to be learned from this. I buckled in. I say, unsurprisingly, a lot. And there was one idea in particular. As a writer, yeah, but also outside the character. The idea was centered around finding the moment. A story through stardom. And it was interesting. She said, people think stardom. One, she'll pick up a book. And remember, new authors. But she'll be reading it and she'll think, okay, so this story really begins on page 2. Like, that's the start. I mean, she even referenced her own writing process, being a few chapters in and thinking, this needs to be the start. Then cut away the other stuff and move this execution. And understanding that's obviously important for the reason. You need to give the reader what it means. But I can also very easily draw parallels from that to our bigger picture, our real world. All I could think about was, what story are you telling yourself and where did it start? And more importantly, has it even started? There's something both liberating and beautiful about the fact that all of us in the stories we are living could, at any moment, recreate that. And I believe that with all of us. If we think, page 1 started years ago, this is how things are now, this is where I exist in life. But what about the idea that beginnings don't have to start on page 1? What about the idea that you can cut away as much as necessary to create the right story? The story that feels right to you. We don't know anything to the words that we're written. We're not beholden to the chapters that came before. Robin Sharma talks about the idea of killing your darlings, which is an old saying that refers to that very challenging task writers face of cutting away the things that aren't absolutely essential to the story's main narrative. It's hard to do. We place value and importance on these things because they feel like part of us. We feel like they're too significant to dismiss. But in reality, the act of letting go is ultimately a value add, because it ensures that what matters is what's staying. The ability to understand that the story doesn't begin when thoughts become words. It begins when there's alignment, when the story captivates, inspires, and in the one you are writing, the one that is your life, you can always make that moment right. There's always a new novel that can be written with new objectives and characters and storylines. It's okay to stop anything that led to this. It's okay to create a beginning as you stand here today. Right? It's the idea of sunk costs that changed my life years ago. Just because you spent a long time making a mistake doesn't mean you need to continue making it. Just because you've been writing the story of your life for years doesn't mean the beginning. You can start this novel. You can begin this epic adventure now. And I think there's tremendous power in looking at life. It's never too late for any beginning. It's never wrong or impossible to, even at chapter 4, put your finger down on a new starting point and say, this is where it all begins. Where the new ideal. We are all authors. And if authors have anything, it's control over the narrative. It's the ability to design a world that aligns with your want.
They'll be calling me, they'll be calling me royalty. But still give me loyalty, 'cause I'm taking the world, you'll see. They'll be calling me, they'll be calling me royalty.
I'm going to share a theme with you that continuously reemerges. And every time it does, the why is a little more grounded. The idea of simple creating, the other day I was on a call with Ashley. We're talking about social media. And as we're talking, I'm going on and on about the end state, how I think things should, in a perfect world, be with our platforms and the output. And it's important to note for this particular project, we're kind of on the ground floor.
And I've been chillin', watching the ocean with you. Baby, up with a slow motion crew. And we up in our growlings when people change, but not us. And we just chillin', kicking it, kissed by the sun. Could be soaked to the skin in the moss food. I know she got the good vibes when seasons change, but we're the same. Even if I lost all my money, the zero runs deep, honey. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. Even if my jokes aren't funny, my tongue tied up on it. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding.
just have a general sense of direction and go now. Ashley and I will talk about social media tactics and because we're collecting data. Tyler and I will approach our business probably we're not in love with particular strategy. We're in love with being. And perhaps you, in your world, are at a point where you're seeking to
And I'll be running, possessed by a
you're playing with
lone
the pros and
voodoo.
cons, you're
Fired
listing
up like a
ideas in your
wolf on the
head,
full moon. And we're stuck in a
categorizing details
line. The
and
tides will
nuance.
turn
Sure, it seems
without us.
important right
And
now,
I'll be
in
killing
this moment,
time like I might be a
but will it
cartoon.
forever?
Take it in real life
My
like
advice to
haiku.